Well, dude, we're making edible cocktails. That's the food theme of the day. And as soon as we all heard that yesterday, we were all very, very excited to see how Zola and her team would put these very interesting recipes together. So right now, we're going to be making a
Springbokkie.
A Springbokkie. I want to first know, though, how do you even know there's something called a Springbokkie? Where have you been hanging out, Zola Nene?
I wasn't born this old, Kat. I've had a youth myself, and I did Joel now and then.
Were you one of those people?
I was once upon a time.
From Puza Thursday, Puza Friday, Puza Saturday.
Puza Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all day.
I can't believe this. But anyway, we learn new things every day about each other. But let's get into this recipe. It looks delish.
Okay, so let's start. So obviously what you know, don't pretend you don't, what goes into a Springbok.
I don't know.
Oh, please. Okay, so it's generally peppermint liqueur and amarula on the top. So we're making this into an edible version of that.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with the amarula custard. In here, some milk.
Oh, so you're making amarula custard?
Custard, exactly. We're trying to make it edible. In with some cream. Woo,
so, okay, I was about to
happening.
say, you were, cool it down on the temperature there.
Okay, so then in here, I've got some egg yolks.
Okay.
In with some sugar.
Lovely. Some caster snow.
A bit of corn flour to thicken it up a little.
Yes.
Then we whiskey.
Okay. What, did you have to say that, really? Then we whiskey. It just shows Zola Nene, big up groover. The things we will find out once we get her on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. I still think hashtag get Zola Nene on Twitter needs to happen. Let's make that trend,
Is that still happening?
Let's make that trend, y'all.
Okay, so once the milk is hot, the milk and the cream is hot, you pour it into here while whisking.
Yes, and remember to do it this way around, otherwise your eggs will curdle.
Well, exactly. Oh,
did I just say that right?
We've taught you something. Wait, don't turn it off. I'm going back in here.
Oh, sorry.
Here we go.
I got so excited that I got that curdling thing right. All right.
So back into the pot, and then you're going to stir until it thickens. Okay.
Get wooden spoon, ne?
Get wooden spoon. Very nice.
Thank you. Other than unlike Minnie, you compliment me on my isiZulu.
Okay. Okay, so now we're going to make the peppermint part of our Springbokkie.
Yes.
So into a hot pot again. Are you scared of heat? What's wrong
thing
with you?
is, things can happen in the kitchen and you don't want to be getting involved when things start popping up, You
can't be scared all the time, though.
No, it's not being scared, it's being cautious.
Okay, cautious, okay. So dissolve the sugar.
Shall I work it like this?
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Ambidextrosity, is that a word?
I don't think ambidextrosity.
Happening in the kitchen.
The ability to use both limbs at the same time in opposite directions, but yeah.
Here we've got some gelatine. Here we've got peppermint liqueur. You can, by the way, make this a non-alcoholic version if you want to make it for kids or younger people. Just leave out the amarula, which we're going to add at the end. This is curdling. You're doing a bad job.
Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go.
And then also just use peppermint essence as opposed to the liqueur.
Okay.
So here we go. Mix it into the gelatine.
Yeah.
How are we doing, Maker?
We're all right. And just by the way, if you've just joined us, we're making a lovely, edible Springbokkie cocktail. And you can SMS the keyword, which is Trifle, to 33728 in order to get that recipe sent to you. And by the way, yesterday we had this lovely competition with our friends at Sasko. We're giving away these baking utensils. Look at that!
How beautiful.
That's like your kind of stuff. You would spoil your kitchen with that, right?
I would spoil myself. And if somebody, feels like spoiling me, feel free.
Indeed. And we had a winner. And I must tell you who that winner is. Her name is Anna van Blerk. Hier van Kaapstad. Baie geluk aan jou. Jy is die wenner van daai lekker Sasko baking hamper, which includes all of those beautiful cooking and baking utensils. Sorry, I'm so focused in here.
Congrats. You're doing well with the custard. I'm just putting the gelatine and the liqueur in here. You can add, if you're using essence, mint essence, which usually doesn't have any color, then of course add a bit of food coloring, which is also optional. Okay, so that's our jelly.
I got to say a big thank you though to our friends at takealot.com for making all these gorgeous, fantastic prizes available to us. Is this okay? What's going on here?
That's a good custard, Kat. I'm very impressed. Yes.
Thank you, my dear Zola.
Well done. Okay, so at this point we add the amarula because don't forget we're making Springbokkies after all. Okay, so then what you want to do is set your jelly. Here it is. Look, it's beautiful and green. Cool down your custard.
Yes.
And then we start assembling, okay? So a custard obviously starts with...
I need to show everyone. You were too quick. Everyone needs to see my awesome work. So this is my custard over here that we've worked so nicely.
That's a beautiful custard.
And then this is Zola's jelly.
The liquid jelly before it sets. What are you talking about my jelly for?
No, I'm not talking about your jelly.
Okay, so now we're going to assemble our Springbokkie trifle. So in with a bit of Malva pudding because we're keeping it traditional,
Oh, beautiful.
Here we go.
And get your fingers involved like Zola.
Of course, you must. It's a must, okay? Just make sure they're clean. Then in with our jelly.
Yes.
Look.
There goes the jelly. What have you done to it? Because you've
I've just sliced it so that it's easier for me to assemble.
Oh, straight into the bowl with a knife, blah, 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 blah.
Exactly, with a knife. Once it's set, it's pretty easy to sort of handle. In with the jelly.
And of course, SMS that word, which is trifle, to 33728 to get this delicious recipe sent to you. You can get all the ingredients, of course, at your nearest Pick n Pay, and then make it at home for your friends. Impress them.
Exactly. What's better than like eating a cocktail?
Eating a cocktail. Yeah,
And here we go, topping it off. Now it's looking familiar to you, hey Kat, because now it's reminding you of your... Well, actually, you're still in your youth days. It's fine.
I am.
Keep the party going.
It brings me back to varsity, back at the Picker, when we were like, you know, Thursdays, Fridays, yeah, grooving time. Are we allowed to taste this?
Yes, you are. But look, I made it into a towel, so you also feel back, back in varsity as well.
Oh, really? So, was that how you guys did it?
I don't know. How did you do it? I don't know.
Anyway, no, so I'm not gonna be,
Why?
Hello, it's like not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet.
Kat, it's a taste. It's a taste.
No, you tasted it. I'm not gonna taste it.
Taste it.
SMS that keyword trifle to 33728. She did not just taste that on morning television.
It's good. No, it's good.
This is really good. Okay, of course you'd say that. But anyway,
it's not that strong.
More edible cocktails to come in our kitchen. Later on, we're gonna go to a quick ad break. Zola, ntakanene, wenzani?